Now, very textbook stuff. Let's look at it from the back now. Okay, so we're gonna have a better view now of what the elbow does and the arm in relation to the body, especially in the setup phase. So let's see it, okay? We've got the split step, and let's watch the unit turn, and notice, boom, the space under his armpit, okay? You gotta air the armpit if you wanna succeed. And notice how he hasn't pulled the arm back, okay? It's relatively in the same spot that it started in. Let's watch it back, okay? Watch how little the arm actually moves, okay? A lot of people are concerned with swinging from up here, but they're not letting their body do the work. It's a unit turn, so turn as a unit. Now I also need to point something else out, okay? We have a blending of the upper body and the lower body in the setup phase. We have like a pivot, or some players jump into it, especially the pros. They're usually jumping into the turn instead of twisting on the toes. And we also get the upper body to turn past the legs as well, as we'll see. Boom. So right here, okay, he's hitting semi-open stance, but his upper body has to coil more than sideways, okay? And as we can see here, because of his grip, again, the strings are basically pointing to the back fence. Most players at this point would have the strings pointing to the floor, but regardless, this is great. He's going to get a lot of top spin with this kind of grip, so that's the advantage of having it over there. And it's, quite unorthodox, but it works, and I've actually seen people do it too, and they usually hit with a lot of spin. Now, from here, he's going to go inside to outside and start the swing from the ground up. Boom. Okay? The wrist is back in the slot as the last moving part of the kinetic chain, right? Boom. Okay? Contact points, the wrist is still back, and then we windshield wiper. Okay? But, again, notice how he is not tucking in the elbow. The elbow stays away from the body and it goes inside to outside. He also does not wrap the racket behind his back, okay? It doesn't even cross this line, okay? This imaginary line. You gotta swing inside to outside and get radius if you want power on your ground strokes. You wanna get into the habit of swinging like a frisbee around your body and less like what beginner tennis players are taught, the bicycle tire or the Ferris wheel, or, I call it the tennis cancer, the letter C, okay? You really don't want to teach people to hit like that, and it's a #1 red flag. Anyways, great forehand.